Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you.
Hare
Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, it's Kaushik. Can I go?
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Vrinda, go ahead.
Not me, the other one.
Other Vrinda Rai, right? What is your name?
Vrinda Rani.
Vrinda Rani, okay.
No.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very ball. Okay. Palvit, go ahead and sing for me.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Can I go?
Yes, come on.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That's the tune of Madhava Sangha.
Very ball. Palvit and Vrinda, that was so nice. I wanted to dance actually. Both did a very good, beautiful tune. Very nice. Okay. Palvit, go ahead and sing one more time.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Vrinda want to dance, right, Vrinda?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vrinda, sing the same tune. You know the tune?
Yes,
Okay,
my
sing it.
dad always sings it.
Sing it.
My dad always sings it actually.
You know how to sing it?
Yes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very good. Hey, Vrinda, you say.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Janvi, sing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. My mom told everybody can sing the same tune. Janvi, you can sing the same tune, but I
No. You can sing whatever you want, Janvi.
I hope Janvi sings the same.
Janvi, unmute and sing whatever you want to sing.
I hope Janvi wants to sing the same tune. She's my sister.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Haribol. Okay, now Deepak and Kaushi already got it.
Hare
Okay,
Krishna,
Gaurangi.
She's coming.
Okay, Mataji, no problem. Maithili. Maithili, can you sing Hare Krishna? Vaishnavi, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, Maithili, go ahead.
Ram Ram Hare.
Very fast. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Ram.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram, Ram.
Very fast. That was very nice. Good, good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sing Hare Krishna.
Laxmi Mataji is here with us. She's going to take over from now.
Ajita Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Maitali. Hare Krishna, Brinda Akka.
Yeah, how are you?
How are you, Brinda Akka?
So good.
She's
Hare
talking to
Krishna,
other
Mataji.
people. Both live in Dallas, right? Hare Krishna Mataji, Lakshmi Mataji, please take over.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Just give me 1 minute. Hare Krishna kids.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Kyun? But it has to be in the middle.
Give me 1 second.
Mother, sing. Mother, sing.
Sing Hare Krishna Kirtan. Hare Krishna, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Loudly. Krishna Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Hare.
Hi kids. Hare Krishna. Unfortunately, I'm having some issues, the technical issues, but let's get started with the class. Mataji, would you mind sharing the presentation? I think I should do it. Sorry.
Okay, you have it, Mataji?
No, Mataji, I got it.
Okay.
Just 1 sec. All right, kids, you already know that, right? What you're gonna do now? Don't we? I think we know that already. But never mind. Let's do it.
Om Ajnana
Timirandasya Gyananjana Hare
Awesome, kids. All right, now is the time to read the story we have been reading, right? So you all know that we have been reading the story of Lord Rama. So anybody can tell me, what did we read yesterday? Where did we finish yesterday? Anybody remembers? Nobody remembers that? Really? No?
Laxmi Mataji Deepak, I remember.
What do you remember, Deepak?
So I remember that Mother Sita wanted to go to the forest with Lord Rama. So now Lord Rama accepted her to go to the forest, and then they were getting prepared.
Awesome. Yeah. So that's the right answer. So that's where we were yesterday. Now let us continue with the story, and we're going to continue from where we left off yesterday, right? So let's talk about that. While Lord Rama was preparing to go in exile, and he was talking to Sita Mata, Lakshman was also Lakshman was waiting patiently outside of Sita's apartments, because when he saw Rama coming out, he wanted to talk to Lord Ram, right? So he was waiting there patiently just so that he can talk to him. So as soon as he saw Rama coming out of the apartments, he bowed down in front of him, and he held his feet tightly so that Lord Ram cannot move, and he can put his words across, and he can convince Lord Ram. So that was the only intention, that he was holding his feet very tightly so that he can just talk to him about his intentions. So he started talking to Lord Ram like that you have already decided that you want to go to the forest. If you have already decided that, then please take me with you. What will I do without you? You know, he was in that kind of a situation. What am I going to do without you if you don't take me with you? If you're not here, I have no existence, right? So if you take me with you, this is what I want to do. So he said, I don't desire for anything. I just want to be with you. I just want to go with you. And he just kept saying that, he just kept continuing with the same discussion. But then and he says that, I just want to be with you. And when you all are walking in the forest, I want to be ahead of you so that I can protect you in the day, in the night, when you're sleeping. Every time in that forest where you have so many animals, right? It's slightly dangerous as well. So I just want to be there with you, just to protect you. Though Lord Ram, Lakshman was very, very dear to Lord Ram, but still, he was slightly reluctant to take him with him, because he had few reasons for that, right? He said, if you come with me, who's going to take care of, anybody remembers who was Lakshman's mother?
Sumit.
Yeah, you got it. Yes. So yes, so he said, if you come with me, who is going to take care of Mother Sumitra, or who is going to take care of Mother Kaushalya? So there has to be somebody here who is taking care of all our mothers, right? And at the same time, when I'm not here, somebody has to be here to take care of the people of the kingdom. So Lord Ram is giving all the reasoning for why
Lakshman should not come with him. After hearing all that from Lord Ram, Lakshman was actually prepared because he knew this is coming up. He knew that Lord Ram would not allow him to come with him. So he started explaining. Anybody speaking? Okay, so Lakshman started explaining the rationale behind why he should go with them, right? He said, first of all, Mother Kaushalya has enough, she has a lot of land with her, she has a lot of riches with her, and with that, she can easily take care of her, not only herself, but also Mother Sumitra. So she will be able to take care of all of that. And at the same time, he did say something about the kingdom as well. And he said, yeah, even when I'm not there, Bharat is there, Shatrughan are there, they both are there, and they should be able to take care of everybody in the kingdom. And they actually, not only they should take care of the kingdom, but it's their duty to take care of the kingdom, right? And the people of the kingdom. But if they're not doing that for any reason, I will come anytime and I'll punish them. Because even though we are in the forest, it does not mean that we will not get the information. We will definitely be informed if they're not taking care of the people here. And I will come back and I will punish them. So I have all the reasoning that I should go with you. All right, so yeah, we did talk about that. Okay, so I was mentioning earlier that Lakshman was very, very dear to Lord Ram, more dear than his own life, but he was reluctant just because of the reasons he just mentioned. After hearing the reasoning from Lakshman, Lord Ram was convinced. He knew that he had no other reason to hold him back, right? So he was very happy, and he comforted Lakshman, and he said that okay, fine. Then you take the permission from all your near and dear ones, and then we should depart. We should depart shortly. So Lakshman was very, very excited hearing that finally he's been able to convince Lord Ram, and he is going to be there with him wherever he is, because he just can't think of staying without him or being without him, right? So he just wanted to be around him all the time. So then he bowed to his brother and then asked for the orders. So Lord Ram at the same time told Lakshman to go to Vashisht Muni's hermitage. And why he wanted him to go there, because he has a lot of arms, not emanations, but a lot of armory or weapons there, which he got as gifts during his wedding. So he has got stuff like bows and arrows, body armor, and then swords. So all those kind of weapons he had at Vashisht Muni's ashram. So he asked Lakshman to go there and get all that so that they can prepare themselves for their departure, because he was sure that they may probably need that because they'll be in the forest, and forest is not usually very safe. So he asked Lakshman to get all those weapons from there. All right, so Lakshman was very, very excited because he got the permission to go with Lord Ram. So he was very excited. He immediately rushed to get the weapons. And then he and Lord Ram together started to distribute all the wealth that they have to people in need, to Brahmins, to anybody who is coming there to give their blessings to them. They didn't hold anything back. So everybody was given a lot of riches, a lot of gold, silver, jewels, pearls, chariots, horses, silken garments, and hundreds and thousands of cows. So they just distributed depending upon who needs what and who's, basically needy people. And at the same time, it was considered a very good sign to basically, what is it called? Give away such things to Brahmins. So basically donating anything to Brahmins. So yeah, definitely they wanted to do that. So they've done that to everybody so that people do not need anything for the rest of their lives. So they made sure that everybody's comfortable enough. All right, so they felt very, very honored and gratified by Rama and his gesture, Lord Ram and his gesture, and then they returned to their homes, praising him in their hearts. Though none of them were very, very happy that Lord Ram is going on an exile, but they had to accept the fact, but they were just blessing him and they just went home. They were very happy that even though Lord Ram was going to the forest for almost 14 years, he's just not forgetting them. He's just making sure that they are still happy and they're comfortable. All right, so this is where we end today's story. Kids, let's open up this forum for everybody to share your thoughts. Let me know, what do you think from today's story? Did we learn anything? Is there any takeaway? Or you have any other thoughts that you want to share with the rest of the group? So we'll start.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, kids, if you want to share your thoughts, raise your hands, okay? I have all the kids raising hands here. So I'm just going to start calling out their names, okay? So let's start with Prithu. So Prithu, do you want to share anything with the group? No, let's move on. Garangi, how about you?
Mataji, when we go together, Krishna go together, but sometimes when you have to take or something, sometimes when in Saturday and Sunday my dad not take me to school, so sometimes my dad takes me to school, and you should take people's and Krishna come with us. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a very good thought, Garangi. Thank you for sharing. All right, Deepak, you next.
Hare Krishna Mataji. So like we should always be caring and giving to other people. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you. Can you let my sister go?
A beautiful thought, Deepak. Thank you. Yes, Kaushiki, you can go now.
What he did to Lakshmana was good because Lakshmana was telling Lord Rama, can I please go to the forest with you? And Lord Lakshmana said yes. And then Mother Sita wanted to go.
That is right. Thank you for sharing that, Kaushiki. All right, Janvi, you want to share your thoughts?
You should always be caring like Lord Ram, and you also should be very sweet, like when Lord Ram didn't even refuse to leave the forest. He just went all by himself without even a question.
That is right. Thank you for sharing that, Janvi. Beautiful thoughts. All right, Palvit, you're next.
So Mataji, the fire has not come to Krishna.
Oh, do you want to repeat that? I think I missed it.
It's about Ramayan. When Ram Bhagwan went to forest, right?
When Ram Bhagwan went to forest,
So, yeah,
then something happened.
what is your organization?
Sorry.
He did not listen to the story properly, I guess.
That's all right, Prabhu. That's totally okay. Whatever he said, I still liked it. At least he remembered that Lord Rama was going to the forest. Thank you for sharing that, Pavit. All right, Mathili, do you want to go next?
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, tell.
Mathili, yeah.
Ram, I understand from the story, Lakshman's very dear to Ram, and Ram was going the forest. He held his leg and he was not able to move. When Lakshman was can't able, when Ram was leaving from the apartment, he got his leg and he turned back to him. Then he told, go to Guru Vasishta.
Yes, good. Sita, what you were saying about Sita? You were saying something about Sita, Maya. What was?
And Sita was crying and crying, and she was not letting to go Ram.
What she was saying?
She was saying, please don't go, please don't go. How shall I be alone without you?
How shall I leave alone?
How shall I live alone without you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you,
Hare
Matthew. You
Krishna.
actually remember the entire story, entire paragraph. Very nice. Thank you for sharing. All right, moving on to Shita. You want to share your thoughts?
I understand that we should be humble.
Why?
Because
Who was humble?
Lord Ram was humble.
Why do you think so?
Because
Say loudly.
Lord Ram was humble. So I think because he elected Sita and Lakshman to go to forest with him. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts, Tushita. All right, Madhav, how about you?
Which is selling to Lord or the onions like Lakshman.
Yeah, we should surrender to the Lord just like Lakshmana.
Just like Lakshmana, and then
Lord will reciprocate.
to God is reciprocate. Thank you,
Equally,
Mataji.
That's very nice. Thank you for sharing that, Mother.
You.
All right, Shubhadra Giridhari.
Yes, Mataji. Can we say okay, Mataji? I think that when Lord Rama left as his command to his father, Kaikeyi was like the previous like story. The Mataji said that when like the old lady was convincing Kaikeyi to not make Rama the crown, and you crown instead Bharata and not Rama, and sent him for the 14 exile. Then when she heard that, she agreed, and then she told to Dasharath. Then Dasharath's heart was so plummeted because he cannot live without Lord Rama. When the Dasharath said that you have to go to 14 exile, Rama left, and then when Sita Devi heard this, she said that no, I will go to you because without the husband, the wife cannot live. So she went. And then after that, Lakshman wanted to come and ask him that without you, I cannot live in this world. So please take me as my brother. So this is like, so I can conclude that without the receiving like when Lakshman said that to his brother, that I cannot live without you because you're my soul, you're my brother. I cannot live without you. So he means that if you're gone, I cannot live. So we can conclude that we should always be always connected to each other as sisters and brothers, sisters, or brothers to sisters. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts, Rai. Thank you.
Mataji, can I say?
Yeah, go ahead.
I joined a little bit late. What you're doing? Hey, Mataji, can I say Mataji?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So Mataji, so Sita was very sad because if she didn't go with Lord Rama, then she would be sad. But she went with him, and Lakshman, his brother, he said, I can't do it without you, my brother. And then they all went to the forest for 14 years, and then they stayed there for 14 years. And then can I tell you the other story, Mataji, which Suparnaka was like had like blood in her nose and her.
Yeah, so I think when we get to that story, we'll talk about that, right? So let's talk about what we have read today.
Okay, Mataji.
Okay, but yeah, no, I really appreciate you sharing your thoughts. Wonderful. I mean, I am just amazed. You kids amaze me every single time. Tanvik, go ahead. Thank you for sharing your thoughts.
Mataji, what did you discuss just now? I attended a little bit late.
All right, so I'm going to quickly brief that. Okay, so kids, let's wrap up the story real quick. This is such a small story, but the kind of the kind of message it is conveying is very, very powerful. And I think you all could articulate that very well, right? You all talked about the relationships, you talked about how a devotee is connected to the Lord and everything. I mean, if you look at Lakshman, Bharat, Mother Sita, any of those, they could have had a luxurious life living in the palace, but they didn't do that because they knew that they have a responsibility to whatever relationship they are in, right? So husband, wife, or brother, sister, or brother, or a king to his kingdom. So everybody knew that they have set of responsibility, and they did that so well. So it is really it's a powerful message that this particular very small portion of the story that gives, and how we are connected to Lord, and what are our duties towards him, and what he does for us when we just take a simple one step towards him. Beautiful. Kids, you did articulate that very well, and that's all we talked about, Tanvik, today. All right, I think we got it. All right, kids, now is the time to learn. Let's move on. Learn this beautiful Bhagavad Gita shloka from Anjana Gopika Mataji. So Hare Krishna Mataji, over to you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Maitali. Now you.
Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hari Bol, everyone. Yavanartha udapani.
Bhagwanu Bhataya.
Sarvata sampluto dake. Sarvata sampluto dake. Tavan sarvesu vedeshu.
Tavan sarvesu vedeshu.
Tavan sarvesu vedeshu.
Tavan sarveshu vedeshu.
Ramanasya vijanataha. Ramanasya vijanataha.
Vijanataha.
Okay, you all practice nicely. Okay, we are doing 108 important sloka. Yavan artha udapane.
Yavanatra udapane.
Yavan artha udapane.
Udapane.
Sarvata samplutodake.
Sarvatra sampralodake.
Sarvata samplutodake.
Sarvatra sampralodake.
Tavan sarvesu vedesu.
Tavan sarveshu vedeshu.
Tavan sarvesu vedesu.
Tavan sarveshu vedeshu.
Brahmanasya bijanatah.
Brahmanasya vijanatah.
Brahmanasya bijanatah.
Brahmanasya vijanatah.
Brahmanartha udapane.
Yavanartha udapane.
Sarvata samplododake.
Sarvatra samprudodake.
Sarvata samplutodake.
Sarvatra samprudodake.
Sarvesu vedesu.
Tavan sarveshu vedeshu. Brahmanasya vijanatah.
Okay,
Brahmanasya vijanatah.
you all can do together. Okay, can you do? Okay, one.
Yes.
One,
Yavan
two, three,
atta
start.
udepane. Sarvatra sampralodake. Sarvatra sampralodake. Yavan sarveshu vedeshu. Brahmanasya vijanatah.
One more time. Okay.
Yavanatra udepane. Sarvatra sampralodake. Yavan sarveshu vedeshu. Vedeshu Brahmanasya vijanatah.
One time. Okay. Time.
Yavanatra udepane. Sarvatah sampralodake. Yavan sarveshu vedeshu. Brahmanasya vijanatah.
क्या हुआ?
Yavanasya udapane. Sarve sampralodake.
Very good.
Tavan Mataji, we cannot hear you.
Anjana Gopika Mataji?
Mataji, maybe she got
Okay.
disconnected.
I think so. I think she's
yeah.
almost done. Anyways, we can move on.
Yeah, yes, Mataji.
All right, kids. I know you were relishing this shloka so much, but we have to move on. All right. So now's the time to learn what? Devanagari. Are we ready with the pen and paper? Awesome. All right.
Mataji, can I tell you something? Mataji, can I go first?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, go first. Go with letter K.
Mataji,
Who's saying Palvit? Are you speaking?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Palvit.
Ka, ka, ki, u, ke, kai, ko, ka. Thank you, Mataji.
Awesome. Thank you, Palvit. Madhav, do you want to do letter K?
Mataji.
Kids, raise hands. I'll announce your names from here, okay? Yeah, Madhav, letter K.
Okay.
K, not G. K, Ka.
Ka, ki, reference ki, kai, ko, ka.
Thank
Very
you.
nice, Madhav. Thank you. Very nice. All right, Tanvik, letter G for you.
Ga, gi, gu, gi, kai, ko, ka.
Awesome. Thank you. Gaurangi, you're next for letter G.
Ga, gi, gu, ge, gai, go, gum, gaha. Mataji, do you know yesterday my dad teach me Hindi letters in the board and the marker eraser in the Hindi book?
Yeah, and you would have already known it, right?
Yes.
I know you're smart. You all are so smart. All right, Janvi, letter Ch for you. Janvi, letter Ch.
Cha, chi, choo, jo, jum, chaha.
Very nice. Thank you. All right, moving on. Tushita, letter Ch for you.
Chum, chaha.
Very
Thank you,
nice.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Very nice, Tushita. Thank you. All right. Raghav, letter J for you.
Ji, ju, je, jai, jo, jum, jaha.
Very nice. Thank you, Raghav. Prithu, letter J for you. I'm sorry, J for you. Letter J for you.
Ja, ji, ju, je, jai, jo, jum, jaha.
Awesome. Thank you. Mathili, you're next for letter T.
Mataji.
Yes.
Mataji, actually, she does not know anything. Can you please tell her, like in Devanagari, how to start?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much, Mataji.
No problem, Mataji. What you can do, Mathili, is one of the kid can actually read the letters and you can follow that.
Yeah. Yes,
All
Mataji.
right.
Yes.
I will let the kid take this opportunity. So who wants to help Mathili?
Mataji, can I help?
Oh gosh, see,
Can I
everybody's
just
ready. Who wants to help?
Can I help Natalie?
Yes, you can help Mathili. Go ahead. Mathili, letter T. Are you able to get that, Mathili?
No, Mataji, so much background noise was there. So it
Yeah,
couldn't-
so kids, everybody go on mute, please. So Mathili and who is helping?
Gaurangi, Mataji.
Gaurangi, right?
Gaurangi.
That's what I thought. Gaurangi is helping. So Mathili and Gaurangi would be unmuted. Rest everybody, please go on mute. Okay, Gaurangi, let's start.
Okay. Tata. Titi.
E. Two.
Tutu.
Hmm?
Two.
Hi.
Okay. Gaurangi. All right, let me do this. Okay, thank you, Gaurangi. Okay, Tata.
Tata.
Titi.
Titi.
Tutu.
Tutu.
Tree.
Titi.
Tetai.
Tai.
To tau.
Tau.
Tam taha.
Taha.
Easy, right? Yeah, you'll get it. It just comes with practice.
Sure, Mataji.
Everybody's
Thank
doing
you
so
so
fluently. You'll get it too.
much.
All right.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Mataji.
you. No, thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Mathili. All right, kids, let's move on. See who's next. All right. Vrinda, do you want to do letter T?
Mataji, after Vrinda, can my sister, my
Yeah.
small sister say? And
You're
then
next.
me?
You're next.
Yes.
Vrinda, let's go.
Which letter should I do?
Letter is T.
Ta T T two 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 three tie two toe tum taha.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, let's do this. Shubhadra and Giridhari, you're next. Letter D. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Vrinda, Balavrinda, letter D for you.
Da, da, di, do, do, they, die, do, dum, daha.
All right, very nice. Deepak, you're next for letter Rana.
Na, ni, nu, nru, ni, no, nam, naha. Hare Krishna Mataji can Kaushiki go.
Yeah, Kaushiki, go ahead for letter T.
Ta T T two two te tai through tum taha.
All right. Yep, letters were jumbled up, but that's fine. You did everything accurate. All right, awesome. All right, Prathu, do you want to do letter Th?
Is that my pencil? No, that's
Where did you get it?
T T two T tie toe tum taha.
Awesome. Thank you, Prathu. All right, kids, this is all for today. We are today finishing the letter Th. Last 4 combinations. We just have 3 minutes, so let's do it real quick. All right, so the first one is Th with O matra is Tho, right? In English, you can write that as THO. One of the word that you can make with that is thoka. Thok is nothing but bulk. Anything in bulk, you can use thok, right? All right, the next one for today is Tha with O matra is Thau. In English, you can write that as THAU. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any word with that. If you can think of anything, let's share with the group. The next one for today is Tha with Ang matra is Thang. And in English, you can write that as THAM. One of the word that you can make with that is Thumb. Thumb is nothing but the pillar. So you see there's a picture here which shows the pillar. So that's what it is. The last one for today is Tha with Aha matra is Thaha. In English, you can write that as THAH. Again, I do not have an example for that today. All right, kids, so these are the 4 combinations for today. It is Tho, Thau, Thang, and Thaha. Let's do a whiteboard real quick.
Mataji,
Mataji,
can I say something?
Yeah.
Is this good, Mataji?
What is good?
Yeah.
You've already written. You have to give me a minute or so. I just want to finish whiteboard and then we'll talk about rest of the
No,
questions.
my brother says it's not good. Or is it
Everything's
bad?
good, kids. How can you do
Not the
anything which is
dog.
not good? You always do everything good. All right.
No,
kids.
is it like my brother's trying to say, is it like better? That's what he's trying to say.
Okay, just give me a minute. I need to finish whiteboard first. All right, kids. So you can see my whiteboard and screen as well, right? All right, the first one for today is Tho. So you know how to write letter Tho. Slightly complicated, but it's not too bad. You pretty much write how you write your letter, and then you just create this twist here. And the line on the top, which is the horizontal line, it's only on this vertical line. You don't use this line on, your Th letter, basically this round shape. All right, so to write the letter Tho, we have to make another vertical line here and a matra on the top. This is your Tho. The next one for today is, gosh, it's time. All right, next one for today is Thau. Here. This is how it is, and 2 matras on the top. That is your Thau. Third one for today is Thang. So your third letter here, just like this. For Thang, you're going to make just 1 dot on the top. That's your Thang. The last one for today is Thaha. Let us write it like this. For Thaha, what you're going to do is make 2 dots here, which is a colon kind of a dots. So Tho, Thau, Thang, Thaha. 4 for today. And kids, unfortunately, we have run out of time. I'm going to post the slide in the WhatsApp group, and you all can post what you have written in the WhatsApp group itself. With that, we'll have to wrap up today's call. And we're going to wrap up today's call with what? Shri Vaishnav Pranam. And we're going to do it together.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you. Good night.
Hare Krishna Prabhupada ki jai. Laxmi Mataji ki jai.
Thank you. Thank you, kids. Hare Krishna. I'll see you in the next class. Hare Krishna. Thank you, kids. We'll see you in the next class.
Thank you so much. Thank you, kids. If you want to stay for Govinda